Arbitrum is facing a lot of drama this weekend just a few days after they launched their airdrop. So will I be buying or selling Arbitrum? Arbitrum is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum that aims to improve the network's performance and scalability. It uses optimistic rollups to achieve faster and cheaper transactions on the Ethereum network. As of April 2023, Arbitrum is seeing significant growth and adoption, with many Ethereum-based projects and protocols integrating with the network. It has been praised for its fast transaction times and low fees, which make it an attractive option for developers and users alike. Arbitrum launched a governance token named ARB, which is used for voting on proposals within the Arbitrum DAO. However, the first vote on the structure of the DAO itself and its associated foundation, AIP1, was met with opposition from over 78% of ARB token holders. Initially, an Arbitrum employee named Patrick McCory explained that AIP1's proposal was meant as somewhat of a formality, saying, "We believe that a lot of the negative sentiment around AIP1 was driven by the confusion around the notion of AIP1 being a ratification and not a request." Patrick wrote, "There is a chicken and the egg issue that needs to be solved when decentralizing a network, and the point of AIP1 was to inform the community of all the decisions that were made in advance. Since the measures outlined in AIP1 have already been implemented, the community's opposition and votes against the proposal appeared to be moot." But late last night, Arbitrum said it would break AIP1 down into separate parts that would be voted on individually, effectively pulling a U-turn after critics spoke up. One element of AIP1 that has drawn the most scrutiny is the allocation of 750 million ARB tokens to the Arbitrum Foundation for making grants, reimbursing service providers, and covering its administrative and operational costs. Arbitrum then clarified on Twitter that the total amount of ARB converted into stablecoins was around $10 million. They also said they have no plans to sell more tokens and plans to propose measures to address transparency concerns. The proposal includes a provision that gives the project's founders and early investors a significant amount of control over the network's decision-making process. Specifically, the proposal gives them the ability to appoint a significant portion of the network's initial governance committee, which could result in a lack of decentralization and community input in important decisions. One of the bigger issues, in my opinion, is that under the United States securities law, the anticipated sale would be considered fraud, and that US citizens who have bought ARB tokens or claim the airdrop are eligible for legal remedies. And it's not like Off-Chain Labs, the team behind Arbitrum, is based in Dubai. They're actually working out of New York, the worst place to be a crypto company. An Arbitrum community member said, "I will be pursuing this with my lawyers and expect to file a securities fraud lawsuit in the next few days." This, combined with the fact that all of these team and investor tokens were supposed to be locked up initially for at least a year, but were clearly not, and being sold off since day one on the unsuspecting community. So while I can't tell you what to do because this is not financial advice, what I'm personally doing is not buying the token at the current price. I personally thought Arbitrum was going to drop way lower than $1 initially, so I never bought spot, and was really surprised when it had very small price movement relative to how hyped it was. Now that I know the price had been manipulated by the foundation and market makers this whole time, it all makes sense. So as I think Arbitrum will now be facing legal issues, probably a call from Gary Gensler and the SEC, and a loss of faith from the community, I won't be buying Arbitrum until it goes a lot lower, probably around the 40 to 50 cent range if it goes there. But as I can't tell the future, it's hard to say exactly. Let me know what you guys are doing in the comments down below.